All right, so let's react to this video.
Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
What's your name, baby?
Genesis,
Genesis, where you calling me from?
California.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
39. What you do for a living?
I work for
Just like tonight's live, right? I've said this countless times before. As women age, they become bigger red flags. And here's the thing: my ideology with red flags is that it's not an automatic no, right? You notice, you recognize the red flags, and then you collect these red flags and determine if she is worthy of taking a chance on or not. Well, most likely. But this is a thing where I want people to understand, right? Red flags are just things that you should notice, so you can make a good determination if this woman is right for you. So, like I said, 39, just the age alone, you should know that she is a red flag. In the sense that I've said this countless times before, dating for women is easy. It is very easy. So, if you are 39 and you're still on the dating market as a woman, you have to wonder why she's still single. It's either one, and especially when it's so easy, you wonder why. One, she's attracted to and she attracts terrible men. Terrible men, as in she can't get these men to commit, or she doesn't want to commit to these men. Yet she gave these men her body, or she gave these men children. Or two, she's hard to deal with in any kind of way. So those are why it's important to recognize these red flags.
the Veterans Benefit Administration.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer, but I really don't believe in that. I'm more of
Okay,
a
that's
God
fine.
person.
No worries. You work for the Veterans what, honey?
Benefit Administration.
Okay, Veterans Administration, I'm saying. You have any children?
I do. I have three. I have an 18-year-old son who lives with his dad in Arizona, or hopefully in college. And then I have my little girls who are 7 and 4.
Okay. So by two men?
No, 3. Mhm.
Three men. Why are you not with?
Three kids by three different men. Here's a 39-year-old. Already off the bat, you already know for sure, guarantee, that she couldn't make it work with three men. The three men she gave kids to. Yeah, like she gave each man a child. Each man she gave a child, and she couldn't make it work. She couldn't get long-term commitment from at least three men, and she thought it was good to give these men children or a child each, like a gift, right? A going away present. This is why I said, as they age, they become red flag. Because here's the thing: you could see her life experience. At 39, she's failed three times with three baby daddies, right? Three men she gave her body to, gave kids to, and couldn't make it work. So this is the thing: what? How is it she can make it work the next man? Because obviously, you even have kids with her doesn't mean that it will work, right? Doesn't mean that she will stick. Doesn't mean that she will stay.
The man you had a 4-year-old baby with?
Oh, we were married and we were divorced. He wanted to be with somebody else, so I let him.
Okay, so you got divorced recently?
No, it was in 2021 of
Okay.
September, and then he was married in December of 2021
Oh,
with a
wow.
baby on the way. So
That's a lot. So he cheated on you.
I don't know what he want to call it, but it is what it is.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry you went through that. Sorry you went.
See, that's what I said. Why I said it's a red flag, because she attracts, or she's attracted to terrible men. She gave a child to a man that didn't even want to be with her for long. She married a man, right, and gave him a child that didn't want to be with her for long. This is a thing where you have to recognize why no man, again, no man that she married or gave a child to valued her. So that's got to say something about her. Or, well, it says something about her because she probably even chose just terrible men. She's attracted to terrible men.
It's all good. It's like,
Okay. We got Genesis, California, 39, works for a Veterans Administration, mom of 3 kids by 3 men. How many times have you been married?
I've been married 3 times.
So you were married to all your children's dads?
No, just one of them, my little baby.
When did you get divorced last? Was it your baby?
The 2021.
Okay, so why did you get divorced in the other 2 marriages?
The same. Well, not the same. The first one was when I was really young, 2009. We both were in the military, and the military life is not friendly. And it's like the Real Housewives on crack. Like, it's a whole reality show in itself. And he was a habitual cheater. Like, one of my friends called me one time and she's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Girl, what?" She was like, "Why did your husband tell people that you died in a car accident?" So I'm hopping in my car, checking, checking brakes, checking everything.
Your husband
Mhm.
told people that you died?
Yes, yes. In a
Why?
car accident. I don't know. I don't know if it was just to get another girl. I don't know. But how it came out was when I first got stationed with him, he went to a place, another place. He's like, "Oh, they're sending me somewhere to check." And I'm like, "Bro, I know I just got in, but if you going somewhere, they sending you for good." And the girl ended up calling me while he was sleeping, talk about, "Oh yeah, he said he taking care of you and your 2 kids." I only had one kid at the time, which was my son, and he had his son. And I was like, "No, ma'am." I said, "But thank you, cause you put the icing on the cake, honey. I'm out."
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was crazy.
that's a lot, girl. Okay, so those were the marriages. All right, so we got Genesis.
Here, this is the thing. She's such a big red flag. A woman that's constantly in terrible relationships, constantly. And she marries terrible men. She marries men that is like men that don't want to be with her. And here's the thing, she Kenji will ask, why would a man be lucky to have you? They won't. They won't because again, no man she's been with wanted to be with her for long.
Genesis, California, 39.
Yo, Parasocial, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. This is the thing with women, right? Why do women not see the lies? They don't want to. Women love the lies. This is why you gotta think. Why do the players, the bad boys, have such a high body count? Right? Why do the men that are abusive, that are cheaters, that are just toxic men, why do they have such high body counts? Because again, they know how to manipulate women, know how to manipulate women's emotions, and women love it. Yes, it ends out bad. They eventually hate it, but like this is the thing, they fall for it because they love it. I've always said this, right? Women seriously have a problem with the highs, the dopamine effect of emotions, right? High and low emotions, like extremely sad, right? With drama, extremely loving, right? With love bombings, all that shit, right? With the lies, women love it. And this is the thing. If you look at statistics, at least like dating and marriage statistics, a lot of times women leave because they're bored. Because they're bored with the man. The man doesn't give her butterflies. It doesn't excite her. He doesn't excite her emotions, right? And this is the thing. Women are addicted to the dopamine effect of high and lows of emotional situations. That's why women love drama. And this is why women constantly fall for and go for toxic, lying men. They choose to ignore, right? They choose to ignore the lies or the red flags.
Works for the Veteran Administration. Mom of 3 kids, married 3 times. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm a God-fearing man that actually walk the walk and talk the talk. There's a lot of men who say they believe but don't want to actually practice what they believe in. Or if I tell them like, "Oh, I'm not sexually active. I'm just waiting because I want to honor God," and they're like, "Oh, well, don't you got 3 kids? Don't you have any baby daddies?" I say, "Yeah, I used to steal too. Should I keep doing that? Should I still do? You know what I'm saying? Like, so the only thing I'm supposed to give up is my yoni. Don't do nothing else bad. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal. But
But that's the ridiculousness. There's consequences to your action. You want a God fearing man, yet your history, your past has shown you that you're not a God fearing woman. You don't you. It's like this is the thing where women use the ridiculousness. Yes, maybe you evolve, but you know what? There are consequences to your actions. So really, this is the thing. If you are devout, right? You wouldn't make continuous. This is the thing. She didn't make one mistake, right? She didn't steal one time and that's it. No, she has made continuous mistakes, right? That really goes against. Yeah, she's definitely the prize. That goes against the teachings of God. Divorces, baby mama, broken homes. So really, it's like her analogy of like, oh, she used to steal. Should she still get? It's that there are consequences to your actions. Plus, if you constantly steal, like you've been stealing for like 10 years and then you suddenly stop, it's very untrustworthy, right? This is the thing. She has had 3 failed marriages, 3 kids by 3 different men. It doesn't necessarily it is not a necessary determination of a clear future, but it's a good indicator. It's a good indicator because again, nobody can predict your future. Yet, you can make rational judgment on your future, on your behavior, your future behavior because of your past. Because her whack ass analogy, this is the thing where if a man cheated in every single of his relationship and then he said, "Oh, I would never cheat again," it's like, would you still? Like, you would tell that no woman will get with that man because again, it's a good indicator that he can possibly. There's a high chance that he will cheat again.
once I gave away the stuff, I'm supposed to just give it to anybody who wanted. You get some, you get some. No. And I'm like, I'm 39. I only got a few good years left on this thing. I got to give it to my husband.
So you're not having sex again until you're married?
Right.
How long you been celibate for?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Oh, so you already pretty much answered the question that you know people are gonna say. You've been married 3 times, by 3 men. Were you celibate before those marriages?
My last one, yes, but we all sin and fall short of God's glory, which is another reason why I actually did marry the other ones, because I can't live in sin. I don't know how people do it. Like, just is able to do it. I can't. It's just not for me. So I would give people chances, but yes, in between times I am.
Okay, you are.
This is the thing. Can't live in sin, but only her last. It's like only her last marriage. This is. It's like women choose when they want to follow God's teachings. And you know, I'm not a religious guy. But this is the thing. I hate the hypocrisy. I hate the delusion. Why talk about God's teachings, God-fearing man, when really your life, your whole life, you're 39, your whole life, up until right now, probably right now, the last year and a half, you really haven't followed God's teachings. It's like, I just think it's ridiculous.
Okay. So non-negotiable, no sex unless you become a wife again. Okay. Any other
Well, I am a
requirements?
wife, because he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So I am a wife already. I just need my husband to find me.
Oh, okay. So you are a wife in this moment. You just are waiting for the 4th.
What? This is the thing. You're already a wife to who? You're a divorcee.
Man to marry you.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Any other requirements before we get to your deal breakers?
He has to have a job. He has to take care of his kids. I don't want no bum. I think it's big that men take care of their kids, even if they're not together, or at least trying. And I went to law school, so if that's something that we have to fight for, I definitely would try to help him get something, because I do feel like men should get their kids, honestly. And I think it would stop a lot of men who don't have kids.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Smoking, that's a no. Smoking of any substance. Don't believe in
So like
Jesus
no weed
Christ.
either.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing. It's grossed me out. Don't believe in Jesus Christ. And again, if you don't have a job and you're not taking care of yourself, that's a big no-no for me, because we're grown. And if you don't know what you want,
I gotta say this: women like this is why a lot of men have left the church. A lot of men stop believing in or following a lot of church ideology, because this is what it produces: women like this. It's like you don't your life is not a reflection of God's teaching, and then you. That's why a lot of men just see the hypocrisy.
that's that's a big no-no for me. I'm highly educated. I have a lot in my background, a lot of history, and I want somebody who's well, just put together, just well-rounded, not too, oh, if you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell, but just more like, you know what, we're walking, and we're just getting better as we go, like iron sharpens iron.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I prefer more of a fit look, because although I got a little chubby, I am working back out. I mean, I was in the military, so obviously I had to be in shape. But I don't like bigger men or them being like super sloppy. Like you can have a little weight on you because we're older, but like overly sloppy, no.
Okay, let's. I okay. No big man. No big. Let's wait until she shows the Kendra G. The was it Kendra Cam or whatever.
And long as he's
Uh,
taller than me, I don't care how tall he is.
long as he's taller than you, you don't care how tall he is. Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Um, I would say just a medium income for a man that's around the road. So what's that, like between 45 and 60 is what most men make.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Alrighty. Let me set it back up. I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you. Okay, boo. All right, baby girl. We got you, baby. So Genesis, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I have some paid questions. Do you want them?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. DK Holloway Diesel said, continue holding.
She's not necessarily. That's not like. I would say this, right? It's not like the worst body ever, but it really ain't anything special. So, yeah. You know what? Yes, her medium salary income is, yes, really realistic.
Steadfast and remember to not require a man to fully commit until you are married. Okay.
No, don't require a man to fulfill commitments until you are married. I'm not sure what he means. Like, don't require a man to like help pay my bills or something. Is that what he's saying?
Let me read it again. You're right. I read it wrong. Remember not to require a man to fulfill commitments until you are married. Oh, so what he's
I
saying
agree.
is, yeah, he's saying since you're, I guess this is what the point he's trying to make. Since you are making it clear you're not having sex until you are a
Right.
wife, I guess he's saying don't expect a man to do husband duties until you're married.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. Whenever a man asks me out or anything, it's always, hey, I'm gonna pay for my own stuff. Of course, a lot of men say no, but I'm more than willing to pay for my own things, because I don't want them to get it twisted. And I'd rather it be that way, because it's no expectations. I don't want you to feel like you have to go above and beyond for something that you're not gonna get. I want.
Okay, I'll give her credit. I'll give her credit. The medium income was decent, right? Very realistic. Hopefully her view about, no man doesn't need to do, husband or any kind of commitment like 50-50 and all that shit until you're married. Reasonable. Okay, I'll give her that.
somebody who's going to be genuine. And I'm a homeowner, and it ain't no man on my thing. I'm not on OnlyFans. I make my own money. I've gotten my own education. I worked hard to get what I got. And I don't need no man to buy me a $20 meal. I don't care about going to Cheesecake Factory. I like that. So we can go chill at a park because I'm genuinely trying to get to know somebody. It's not about how much they make, but you got to come in making something.
Okay. Divine Photo says, if you have to say you are a wife, then you are a wife. Actions speak louder than words. Well, I mean, she's been married 3 times. She is. I mean, you've been
I'm a
wife.
wife. How many
Yeah.
times have you been married? And I'm not saying that I'm a wife. The word says I'm a wife because the word said he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So you're a wife before you already are.
No, she's not a wife. She knows how to get married. She's been there, right? She's got married plenty of times. But where's her proof that she's a wife? She has no man. Your wife to who? I mean, becoming a wife, your process, your history has shown you that no man has valued you as a wife, as his wife. So really, your history has proven that you're not wifey material, at least from your history. So really, has she become a wife? You haven't proven it. Not with your history.
One. I mean, maybe you're not Christian, so maybe you didn't know that, so I do take that back. But the word tells us, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. That means I have to be a wife for somebody to find a wife. That's where I'm going with.
It's like, this is the thing, right? You have not proven anything. Yo, Cash, what's up? Yep, more 304 chats. More, this is a problem, right? She had two decent, grounded answers. But here's her problem, where her life, her history has shown it's very counterintuitive, right? It's very delusional in that sense that there is red flags clearly where no man you've chosen value you as a wife. So that's a red flag. Yes, she has 3 baby daddies, 3 broken marriages, right? 3 failed marriages. She hasn't proved, no man has valued her. So really, why would the next man value her when she has a past, right, of 3 failed marriages, 3 baby daddies that didn't value being with her?
That. Thank you, though.
Okay. Manny Jackson says she's not joking. The military life is like a reality TV show without TV. Okay.
It's wild. It's wild.
I'm not gonna read that one. Okay. This one said, now you want a God-fearing man after 3 baby daddies. Well, 3
all of them did
ex-husbands,
say,
right?
yeah, all of them did say they God fearing. All of them did go to church with me. But just because people fall short of God's glory doesn't mean that they're not God fearing. Everybody's sin. Everybody has their mistakes. I'm sure you don't live a perfect life either. So don't judge them.
Yeah, they may not live a perfect life, but they don't claim to be God-fearing. They don't. This is the thing. They don't claim to be devout. They don't claim to. I want. This is the thing. I will always say, if you claim I follow God's teachings or I'm God-fearing, all that stuff, yet your life has proven otherwise, I think it's ridiculous. This is the thing where people are like, you pick and choose how you want to follow God's teachings. It's ridiculous to me. Because then it's fair weather. Honestly, it's fair weather. It's either you follow God's teachings or you don't. I mean, you don't have to be perfect, but again, she has shown clear many mistakes in her life. Not just like, one and done, right? It's not just like even a handful. She's had many mistakes. It's just, I mean, and the thing is, like, you don't have to be perfect, but then it just doesn't add up. It really doesn't.
Man by what he do, and all of them are still friends with me. It's just, it is what it is. I'm not going to stay for somebody who cheat. I'm not going to stay with somebody who don't want to be with me. I'd rather have peace in my life because
But that's gotta say something. She's been with men or married men or had kids with men that cheated or didn't want to be with her. how is she a wife when men she married or gave kids to did not want to be with her? It's like it just does not add up to me. It doesn't make sense. So really, why would the next guy want to be with you when every guy in your life, every guy you gave kids to, every guy you married, did not want to be with you? And then what? It's like, am I the fool in wanting to be with you when no other man you wanted, no other man you chose, no other man you gave kids to or married wanted to stay with you? Why am I the only one that did? Am I being an idiot? That's the thing a lot of men will think about or gotta think about.
I can take care of myself, which is my catch-22, which is one of my red flags, because I won't stay. I got track shoes like a mug. So if you're feeling like you're froggy and you want to leap, you can walk out of here on your eyelashes. I don't care. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to stop you. That's why. But thank you, though. I hope you're living a God-fearing life, too.
Okay, this one, I guess they're back. It said, Kendra, stop. She's a 3-time ex-wife. How can she be a wife when she's failed 3 times?
I can be a wife because that's what I am. I bring nothing but good to my people. I bless people. I take care of my family. I take care of my house. I have a
That doesn't make you a wife. That makes you a good person. This is the thing with women. Like, a wife needs a husband. Okay? It's like they confuse being a mother, they confuse being a good person with being a wife. You are not a wife until you have a husband. Okay? Until someone makes you a wife. Someone value you as their wife. It's like such
a job. Read Proverbs 31:10. It'll explain everything that a wife is, and that's what I am. But if you want to hit me up on Lady Wisdom 27, I can go through it with you word for word, toe for toe. And how many times have you been married? That's all I want to know. You can pay for that one too. Anyway.
Okay. Coffee Killer said, are you doing 50-50 on dates till married?
Yes. If they want me to, that's how I come in. I always come in with 50-50, but a lot of men, because of my presentation, pay for it, and I accept it. Okay, thank you, but it's never it's never a requirement or obligation for them.
Okay. All right, let me continue with my questions. Wait, I will read this one. They spent $50. This one said, spent $50 to say, oh, keep up the good work, Kendra. Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. All right, back to my questions. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship, I would say, ended in February. I was dating somebody.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
You asked me.
I really wish Kendra would ask why it ended. It's a good indicator why your last relationship ended.
That was a year and a half ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
One of them for sure is I have track star shoes. I really like if a man don't want to stay, not saying I won't work through a situation, but if a man doesn't want to stay, I let them go. And a lot like what comes out the mouth come from the heart. So if you're saying stuff that you feel like, or you're angry or drunk, and then you feel like saying something, I'm gonna hold you to it. I make you stand on business. Another one is I don't like change. So if you're not gonna be a man of your word, like any little bit of change, it just throws off my whole little thing that whatever I'm trying to do, I'll be like, oh, I hate change. And I have high expectations of people. I'm a multiplier. So if you have a dream, if you have something that you want to do, I'm going to encourage you to do it. And when you start lacking, I'm on your head. I'm like, yo, you said this. I have a takeover spirit.
Okay.
But take over to make you the best person that you can be. And that could be a lot for somebody.
Okay. Was that 3 flaws?
Uh-huh.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Again, I'm inspiring. I have a lot going for myself. I'm a team player. I'm friendly. I love to be fit. I love to be compromised. I love to just work with people and be the best version and help us be the best version of ourselves.
Well,
And I'm
let's
a
do it.
praying woman.
She's a praying woman. We know that for sure, girl. This is Genesis, California, 39. She's works in Veterans Administration, mom to 3 kids by 3 men. She's been married 3 times. She is a wife. She's not having sex until she gets married again. Are you one of the Kendra G singles?
I just, you know, it's, this is the thing. Life will prove her right or wrong. It is what it is. I just see it that this is delusional at best. Okay, okay. Because at 39, at 39, she just has a line of failures. Okay, so she can believe what she wants to believe, but if she has no results, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. What do you guys think?